Hello everybody, it's 420J and we are doing another Dexter Resurrection video, y'all. This is going to be on episode 5, y'all, and we're going to be doing a recap review video, y'all. And yeah, guys, it's more fun getting this shit, y'all. And yeah, let's do this. So the first scene, y'all, also, guys, if you guys haven't, go check out my social media in the description. Go check out my playlist. And if you guys want to go check out my zombie channel, my gaming channel, my Twitch. Try and stream a lot more on them. And yeah, guys, it's more fun to do this. So the first scene is the end of last episode, basically. It's like showing like after and all that. My bad, y'all had to clear my lungs and shit. But yeah, guys. So it's basically just showing at the police station and stuff, and then it just shows in that last episode, y'all. And then it cuts to Dexter taking Harrison to his house and stuff. They have their own little conversation too and all that. It's honestly impactful, and I don't get too big into it, y'all, but they do have a heartfelt father and son bonding moment at the end of the episode, and that really leads up to them being father and son into this shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they're gonna motherfucking team up and be who fucking knows how that shit's gonna be, y'all, but yeah, this is gonna motherfucking be crazy, man. So Harrison just goes and talks to Dexter. Also, Dexter tells Harrison about like his it brings up stuff from Original Sin. If you guys haven't watched that yet, go watch it. Dexter talks about the guy he beat up or whatever when he was in college, and the guy was trying to hurt Deb and all that, or Dexter's sister. And yeah. The main thing also, y'all, is showing that how different Harrison is to Dexter. Harrison still has humanity and everything, whatever the fuck else, man, because he was about to go to the fucking police station, y'all. He felt so motherfucking guilty and all that shit and everything, man. So, yeah, guys, there's that. So, go to the next scene. Oh, yeah, Harrison didn't talk to him yet. Like, he basically said, I'll talk to you later or some shit. Like, just something to that effect, to the point where it's like, Dexter had to back off, basically, you know? So, he backed off for the moment. I'm fucking up with my words. Moment. Moment. I didn't even say that shit right. But yeah. You can even see, you can see Dexter's like, honestly, you can see he's getting hurt from that shit too. Then it cuts to, forgot his name, Leon Prater, or whatever the fuck, man. The billionaire. He's like having an interview and everything. I guess he was a foster kid, and his parents were killed by drunk drivers or something like that. And then after that, y'all, he said that he was like donating to the police fund. He's even having like a police ball or some shit. I don't fucking know, y'all. Some shit, y'all. So he's having like a whole interview about that shit. And then it cuts to Harrison. And he got the call from the detective and all that. She called back. And Harrison's acting guilty as fuck and everything. And it just is what a motherfucking is. Because you guys will see what happens. But then it cuts to Dexter and the your car driver, being a your car driver. And he's there's this guy and this woman and all that. He's motherfucking kissing. And Dexter, he still has an interest in Lady Vengeance. So he calls her up and all that. And then they decide to motherfucking meet up and everything. He goes bowling with her. She actually enjoys it too, so they're actually getting something going, man. And Dexter fucks up his arm, actually trying to... He basically won the game and all that, so fucked up his arm winning. And then after that, they eat, they talk more. Then it cuts to Harrison talking to the detective. She basically says, like, you're full of shit, motherfucker. Like, we're gonna arrest you soon, basically. And that was basically all, y'all. Harrison was like, I'm trying to talk to the girl who went up to the hotel room, trying to say sorry, where the fuck. Even Harrison says he's guilty. He feels guilty. So it's just like... Then it cuts to Leon Prater. I think that's the guy's name, Prater. And he's like doing the interview and everything. Then it cuts to Dexter and Lady Vengeance. She basically says about collaborating on a kill, y'all. And yeah, there's that. Then he talks, Dexter goes back to his apartment. He talks to his dad, you know, hallucinating him and shit. He's all like, should I go do that? He's thinking about it hard, man. And his dad basically says you're wrong. And you know when Harry says you're wrong, about 95%, maybe definitely 99 to 100, he's usually fucking right, y'all. Like Miguel Prado, all of them, you know what I'm saying, y'all? They all fucking just, they weren't Dexter, you know what I mean? They weren't like him, so, yeah. Then it cuts to or it didn't cut yet, but it goes to the upstairs people and all that. The grandma or whatever fell over. She's all fucked up and shit. Then she's all saying how she's accepting to die and all that because she has like she has cancer or some shit like that, y'all. And it's just all like family drama shit between them, between the ride share drivers. The upstairs guy, you know, upstairs of Dexter and everything, where Dexter's living now. And then it cuts to Uma Thurman, her and her mom. I didn't even know it was her mom at first. Then they talked about her being her mom and shit. And then it cuts to Dexter getting his fucking box of slides, y'all. He's got his motherfucking slides back and shit. So, yeah. He couldn't even fit the motherfucking thing, too, from his first blood sliding shit back and all that, you know? But, yeah. Then Dexter finds a new hiding spot for the blood slides. He couldn't put it in the motherfucking vent or air conditioner or whatever, man. So he put it in like this this little safe that's like hidden behind like some paint or wall or some shit. Then he calls up Harrison. Harrison's like, "What the fuck are you calling me for?" and shit like that. It's just is what it is. So then Dexter goes and sees Lady Vengeance, has wine with her. They're like having a date at night and shit and all that, y'all. And yeah. Then, you guys are going to be motherfuckers. This is what turns the episode. So, this is halfway through the episode, y'all. So, we're halfway, okay? Think of that, okay? So, we're halfway in. Everything's kind of going, you know. We already watched 4 episodes through this shit and all that, you know. Know about Lady Vengeance. I'm interested or whatever the fuck. And all this other shit, y'all, you know. And guess what happens? She kills innocent men, y'all. She's not, like, she just likes to kill. So that just, you can even see in Dexter's face too, man. I'll show y'all. He's just like, even she's like, "Are you okay?" Even, look at Dexter, y'all. He's like all shocked and shit. And then watch. He like has this most creepiest smile ever, man. Like at the end of this conversation and near it, he like has this whole fucking creepy ass smile, man. Yeah, there it is. There it is, yeah. It was even a little bit more creepy. Watch. Yeah, guys, his smile though, man. He's like trying so hard to hide the fucking pain. Like he really wanted to fuck her and everything, have a whole thing with her and all that, but she's just like, you know, she's not what he thought she was. So, yeah, he leaves. He grabs the M99, and then Dexter rethinks it because he can't kill another person in Prater's group. 2 people after the first meeting? Fuck no, man. He'll get caught right away. So, he listens to his dad. Lady Vengeance basically fucking says, instead of you doing a kill with me, let me do a kill with you. Then she goes with him to go and try to find a rideshare driver or whatever the fuck. And she almost fucking, like, went in and got some innocent guy or whatever. And, he stops it. Says some bullshit excuse. She knows it's bullshit. She leaves. She's all like, what the fuck? You know, all this other. And, yeah. That's when, after that. That's when she goes to, like, a hotel and all that. It cuts. She goes to a hotel or a bar or some shit, and she goes and finds some random guy, and then Dexter goes to her apartment. He goes and well, it doesn't show it, but he plants the motherfucking watch from Ryan Foster. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, he got it from his son. His son was talking about how it was clicking and he can't get it out of his mind, so he gave it to his dad. he put it in her fucking shit. And it actually fits, y'all, because she kills sexual predator. Oh, hey, other people on Dexter channels and stuff are saying that exact wording and all that. So, I mean, me saying that, I feel like it is what it fucking is type shit, man. You know, if YouTube wants to come, I'm talking about fucking show and shit, y'all, you know? But yeah, she kills bad guys, and, or, you know, that's what they labeled most of them. That's what she said. She kills a lot of innocent men, too, and all that. It's fucked. And so, but he puts the fucking watch. He even calls the cops, y'all. He motherfucking... This is what makes it fucking classic Dexter, y'all. Here I am fucking mumbling and shit. Stumble over my words. That's how fucking, like... That shit just happened out of nowhere, y'all. I was fucking losing my shit. That's how... And you guys can see how excited I got from just thinking of that shit. Because it reminded me of, like, whenever he called, like, Freebo. Like, as Freebo, or a tip on Freebo. If you guys know, he's all with a different voice. Yeah, and this time he's all talking as a guy from Boston or some shit. He's like, he says a strong Boston accent at the end, y'all, or New York accent. He's like, get over here, or not here. That sounded so. He's like, you guys know what the fuck I mean, man. Okay, I don't want to fucking say it, and then it feels like I'm mocking New York people. I'm not. I'm trying to just like repeat what the fuck was said and shit and have people understand. But yeah, guys, there's that. Yeah, he calls, and then she almost kills the guy too, and then they break down the door. They catch her. They find the watch. Then the case is basically closed in a way. It's not closed yet, but the detectives that were after Harrison, they're like, oh, and they didn't even question it too much. If it's like, you know, they basically accept it. You know what I mean? Who fucking knows how this shit's gonna play out? You know, in the next 5 episodes. But yeah, guys, oh yeah, the episode name is also called Murder Horny. And before she went to the hotel room and all that, she told Dexter, "You got me murder horny," because he didn't want to kill with her and all that. So, but yeah, guys, and it cuts to Leon Prater eating in his fucking dining room and shit. He's looking at the TV, looking at his shit and all that. Then Uma Thurman comes in and he was looking at his interview and all that, but Uma Thurman comes in. She tells him about Mia or Lady Vengeance getting arrested. And he's all like, do I have a problem? Like, or whatever the fuck. And she's all, I know. Then it cuts to Batista finding out about the Ryan Foster case and all that. He was after Harrison and Dexter, you know. But now, he's like, what the fuck? And then he looks at the wall. And it shows Dexter and even, I think Harrison and all that. Or whatever the fuck. It shows like a bunch of shit. It's like a whole wall. You know, police and all that. They have like a whole wall of evidence and all this. Yeah. Shows that. Even shows like the mugshot with Dexter and all that and everything, man. So, but yeah. Batista's like, what the fuck, man? And all that. In my head, I feel like he's starting to question himself, you know, in that moment. But who knows? Then it cuts to Harrison finding out about Ryan Foster and all that case. Then he goes to talk to his dad. Then they have their own moment, like I told y'all in the beginning of the video. And he basically tells Harrison that Rita was his fault. And I think that's the real truest moment you could see with Dexter trying to have a genuine connection with his son. Because New Blood was all him trying to form Harrison into his killer son, into a killer, into him, you know. But now Dexter sees what his son is, you know, and all that, and he accepts him, and he doesn't want to motherfucking change him anymore, or any of that shit. That's the biggest difference from New Blood to now, y'all, and this is what makes it so much better, because you see such a different side to Dexter, man. You know, because if you watch the original show and you see Harrison be born and grow up to like 5 years old in the end of the series, you'll see him that all the way up to now. And you see how much he grown, man. I mean, I know it's not the same actor and all that, but you guys know what the fuck I mean, story-wise and all, whatever the fuck, man. If you just start thinking about shit and everything, man, you guys will start seeing, man, how impactful some of this shit is, y'all, you know? But yeah, they have their own moment and all that. Then, basically Dexter says that you're the only person that knows me. And he basically says that, like, he's important to him and all that. And Harrison says the same thing. He touches Dexter's hand. And it's kind of like how the moment with Brian Moser, how Dexter touched Brian Moser's hand when they were in the house and all that in the first season, and they were like having their bonding and all that. And if you guys know, you guys know. It sounds a little weird right now, but if you guys know, you guys know. And it's like, it's a heartfelt moment. I almost cried, y'all. It was like some, cause it's just like seeing that like Dexter can't fucking have. But you see all, and it's just like, bro, it's so complex with him, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Even though Dexter already killed an innocent Logan, and Logan could have just fucking stopped, okay? But let's be real. Let's be motherfucking real, y'all. Logan could have just gave Dexter the goddamn motherfucking keys and been okay, okay? Dexter could probably just knocked him out or some shit. But Logan wanted to be a hero and fucking shoot him in the motherfucking back. And just like Teddy said, it was self-defense, and correlates to Quinn in the first show, Dexter. It was obviously self-defense. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But yeah, guys, let's go back in the shit, y'all. But yeah, then the next motherfucking scene, cuts to Uma Thurman talking to Mia, Lady Vengeance. Lady Vengeance promised she won't do shit or whatever the fuck, and then Uma Thurman says, okay, we got you then. We got you. We're gonna get you out of here. And that was the end of the motherfucking episode, y'all. I rate this shit about 8.5, 9 out of 10, y'all. It was a really good episode. It's up there with the other episodes, y'all. This whole season's been motherfucking peak. Last episode was 9.5, 9. That shit was motherfucking lit, okay, y'all? But this shit, it was everything I expected, everything I wanted. There probably could have been some more here and there, but overall, this shit was motherfucking good, y'all. And I think over time, this shit will fucking, like, age like fine motherfucking wine, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, and speaking of wine and shit, they were drinking wine and this shit and all that, you know. Lady Vengeance was a wine connoisseur and all that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out, though. It's 420J and I'm out, guys. Hope you guys have more fun going, y'all. And yeah, guys. Laters, guys, and peace.